What's up everybody? In today's video I just want to show you 5 essential shortcuts in Photoshop that I personally can do without. Okay, this shortcut will increase your speed rate and your workflow. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, let's dive right into it. Okay, the first shortcut is really to navigate between windows. Okay, this shortcut on window is actually you hold down your alt key, then you press down your tab key and just tap the key. This is just going to move between window. Most times when I'm working, I like having my element folder open, then just navigate between Photoshop and those folders. Okay, in order to be fast, I just hold down the alt key and just click on the tab key. This is going to navigate. Sometimes this can be very fast. To be honest, it's less than a second. Like alt tab, okay, alt tab, okay, alt tab. This is just going to switch between the windows, and it's very easy to navigate and drag things into Photoshop. Okay, so that is the first one. All right, the second shortcut is alt and drag. Okay, alt and drag. Okay, let's say this folder here. Okay, let's say this design here, we have this word here, backsliding spiritually. Why? Okay, in order to duplicate this layer, most times people will hit Ctrl J, but sometimes you will just prefer alt, hold down your alt key and drag the layer. This is just going to make a duplicate of that layer. Okay, I just like holding down the alt key and just dragging. Okay, and the good part about this alt and drag, it doesn't just happen on your document, it also happen in the layer structure. Okay, let's assume that this second one which we are on right now does not have this drop shadow effect. Let's delete it altogether, and let's say we want to copy this drop shadow here. I don't know if you can notice it, this drop shadow here onto this one. Okay, all you need to do, you don't need to come here and start adding the drop shadow, trying to get the angle right. What you just need to do is to hold down the alt key again, and you can drag this effect and duplicate it onto this layer, and you are done. Okay, we have the same drop shadow, the same angle, the same opacity, everything has been duplicated with this alt and drag shortcut. So it can be used to duplicate effects, can be used to duplicate layer in Photoshop. Okay, that is the second shortcut. And the third one is Ctrl G. Okay, Ctrl G just help me to group things. Maybe I'm working with a lot of layers and I just want to maybe merge visible or all of that. All I just need to do is to select all the layer. Okay, once both layers are selected, I can just hit Ctrl G. Though manually you can actually just drag the layers that you've selected into this box here. This is just going to group them the same way, but just by clicking Ctrl G, just going to make it easier for you to group. Okay, and the fourth one is Ctrl I. Ctrl I just help you to pick color in the design. Okay, let's say in this design I just want to pick this color and use it for something else. All I need to do is to hold down your I key and the ink dropper tool is just going to come up. Okay, now I can pick color from the dresses and it's going to appear in my color swatches. I can pick this color from this word and it's just going to appear in my color swatches. Let's say I'm creating a color palette from this design. I can just use it to pick those colors that are needed and be able to create a color palette just from this design. So I use it to pick color most times. Maybe I just want to stick color from a particular design. I just drag the design in, hold down the I key and just pick whatever color I want to pick, and they will appear in my color swatches. Now I can group them, save them, and use them for any project that I want to use in the future. Okay, and the fifth one, which is the final one, is Ctrl I. Okay, Ctrl I is used for inverting layer mask. Okay, let's say we want to create a mask on this. Let's take the marquee tool, the regular marquee tool, and let's say we want to mask out this part, and by selecting this part and clicking the layer mask, this is just going to mask out this part. But let's say I made a mistake and I just want to invert this mask. Okay, I want this side to be unselected, I want this side to be masked out. All I just need to do is to hold down my Ctrl I key. This is just going to do the invert, okay, without me doing extra work. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you find it helpful. If you find it helpful, please hit the like button. If this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button. And today is day 75 of me teaching what I know as a graphic designer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.